All right, folks, here we go. Breakfast Stromboli, 2 ways. English muffin and everything, same on the inside, different on the outside. Take a look at that right there, your meat-filled bread. This is the beautiful Stromboli with the dipping sauce of red eye gravy. Why not? Start with the meats. Bacon, ham, breakfast sausage. Use your favorite. Let's get going here. Or let's get cracking rather. Dozen eggs, just a sploosh of half and half because that's what I had in my refrigerator. Pepper and some salt. Whisk that up thoroughly. I'm gonna set that aside. Next up, into a pan, get some butter going. Now we're gonna cook our eggs slow and low. Reason being is they're going to cook in the Stromboli, so we don't want to overcook them. So get comfortable, okay? This is gonna take a minute, at least 25. I know, but it's worth it. Trust me, your eggs won't overcook. Put that on the back burner, literally. All right, let's start off cooking our meats. I'm using 10 pieces of bacon. I'm gonna do this in stages because I don't have a big enough pan. Keep an eye on those eggs. Keep stirring, going low. Gotta adjust the heat there. You don't wanna overcook those. And I'm struggling with bacon. I've been cooking for 30 plus years of my life. I'm still struggling cooking bacon. I'm gonna take this out and I finish the other half in the pan. Save those drippings in the pan. I'm gonna take a whisk to my eggs. I want them a little bit smoother. Take those off the heat. I'm gonna transfer that into a non-stick pan or a glass pan. And we're gonna cool these down. These can go into the fridge for at least a half an hour. If not, you can do it overnight. Big old huck of breakfast sausage. That's 1.5 pounds I'm using right there. Gonna get a good sear on that. It's easier this way because you can break it up and form it in the Stromboli easier. Again, I'm struggling again with this. This is the remaining parts of the ham. I used 10 pieces. Again, we're gonna be making 2 Stromboli here. Look at all those beautiful bits at the bottom of the pan. Remember that reserved oil from the meats? A little bit in there. Now we're gonna make our roux. Now I started off with just a teaspoon of flour, but you can add a heaping tablespoon of flour. Get that over a medium heat. Let it cook for at least 3 minutes to cook off the rawness. This is just about 2 cups of black coffee going into the mix. And you're deglazing the pan, so you're getting all that fond off of the pan. Here I have a teaspoon of brown sugar and 1/2 teaspoon minced onion. You can use powdered onion. A couple dashes of Worcestershire sauce. Add some knockoff Siracha. That's a Wegmans brand. Love your Wegs. And about 1/2 teaspoon there. Some pepper going into the mix. And just give that a good stir. Make sure it's all incorporated. Again, getting all those bits off the bottom of your pan. And we're gonna add some hot sauce. Nice little kick there. About a teaspoon's worth. Add a little bit of salt. And mix that all together. This is natpé. It's gonna coat the back of your spoon. It doesn't have to be a true thick gravy, but just enough to stick to whatever you're cooking. Simple egg wash here. We're gonna remove the yolks, save those for something else. You could just as easily use 1, but I use 2 because we have 2 Strombolis that we're going to be making. Add a little bit of water in there, probably about 1/4 cup to the 2 eggs. Beat that up in the smallest bowl you can find with the smallest whisk you have. It's whisk management. Terrible joke. All right, moving on. Let's get these formed up here, rolling out our Strombolis. Use your own dough. Go to your grocery store and get dough from them. It doesn't really matter. Just use what you like. So we're gonna use 1/2 the ham. This is the second Stromboli, so I'm finishing up and using 1/2 the ham, 1/2 the bacon, and 1/2 the sausage. This right here, what I'm adding is called high temperature cheese. It's a cheese used in sausages. It keeps its form and doesn't fully melt and get gooey, but you can see it in its true form and it looks great. So I added my eggs. Notice they're a little bit runny, but that's okay. adding more cheese to the mix because why not? The remainder of the bacon, remainder of the sausage is going in there. And again, you can customize this to whatever meats you want. This is what I chose to use. Fill it up, why not? Time to roll it up. Make sure that's sealed up good. Get that sealed up like you're a surgeon. You want as least amount of moisture in there as possible. Let's get these side by side to each other. Now let's put some coating on here. Let's use your egg wash. Be generous with your egg wash. You want everything to stick quite well. This is a cornmeal. We're gonna go for the English muffin vibe on this one. On Stromboli number 2, I'm gonna be using an Everything Bagel seasoning just for a little bit of variety. Same guts, different outside. All right, let's get some vents cut into here so these don't blow up in our oven. And let's get this into an oven. We're gonna do this at 400 degrees for at least 25 minutes and let those rest for a couple minutes. This is the before side by side. And there you go, there's the after. Now we have some dramatic, sexy shots that we always have to add here. Nice work by Mr. Barry. My buddy always knows how to spice things up. Give us a nice little dramatic shot here so we can see the insides. Look at those stacked on each other. It's a breakfast Stromboli. You have everything you want for breakfast in there, folks. You have the bread, the meats, the cheeses, and you even have a great sauce or gravy to go with it. Look at that. You could use this at just a plain old breakfast. You could use this for a Super Bowl, or remember, 420's coming up, folks. You can celebrate this with that. Yeah, I'm really happy. And then I want to share with you, I want to show you. Here, look, take a look at this. Put your fingers in the way, Andy. Come on, move your fingers. There you go. Folks, again, breakfast, lunch, dinner, eat this anytime you want. My name's Andy, I'm the TrackTribe. Follow me on Facebook, follow me on YouTube, follow me on the Instagram. Take care, have a great day. Happy 420, everyone.